Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jamie Lee, and today we're going to do sort of like a part 2 thingy when it comes to makeup brush cleaners, because I got this thing. It looks fancy as fuck. So last week on my channel, I basically showed you a cheap alternative for cleaning your brushes at home so that you wouldn't need anything fancy schmancy like this. You can literally just do it yourself for $0. I spent $0 making that video because they were all common household items. But when I was doing research for that video, I found these thingies. They are like brush cleaner spinner things, and I wanted to test it out. Amazon is like super quick and fast, and they got it to me within like a day, maybe 2 days, I don't remember. But I got it in time to record this so that I can do like a 2-parter thing. So I am basically going to bust this sucker open and test it out on my brushes. You may know now that my brushes are like super duper pretty clean. They're like real nice. I used them today, but that's basically it. So I'm gonna dirty up a couple of them, and then we're going to clean them again. And I really hope that it works so that I don't have to clean my brushes again. So let's go ahead and bust this sucker open. I also want to apologize for like the mess back here. I'm in the process of packing and cleaning and getting rid of stuff. And I really couldn't put these boxes away back into the closet yet because I'm not done with them. And they're heavy, so. Anyway, cracking it open, we got some instructions here. User manual. Okay, before you select a brush, note what type of makeup is on the brush. Is it water soluble or non-soluble? I'll go over the instructions later. Let's see what is included. So it looks like this is like your little remote thingy. It's got a little switch on here for you. And then we've got our little dish that we spin stuff in. What's in here though? They're like different size. Oh, I bet you this is so you can fit multiple, oops, and I'm already breaking it. I bet this is so you can fit multiple brush type things in here. You see, like they're all different sizes and shapes and stuff. Put that aside. What else is in here? It's got like a little stand, which I guess you put all of these thingamajiggers on. I'm already getting these dirty, so that's a great start. So this is kind of cool. It's like a little stand. I'll start putting some of these things on here. Alrighty, we got all our little doohickeys on here. Got my little remote control. I think that goes right there. Or maybe it goes like this way. I don't know, but here's our little set. I am a little disappointed because when I bought it, it said it was gonna be pink and gold, and this is more of like a tan color. Had I known that it would be this color, I would have just gotten the black one. I was excited for it to be pink and gold. It is not pink, nor is it gold. There's no gold anywhere on this at all. I'm gonna put the batteries in. It takes AAAs. Ooh, oh, it's got a light. That's cool. And it even comes with like a little bag to put things in. I don't know why you would need the bag if you've got a holder for it, but cool. So now I'm gonna dirty up some brushes. I'm basically just taking this like dark brown palette and I'm just gonna swirl it in there. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. You know what? I think I've got black even. Let's do some black. That'll be real noticeable. Let's swirl it in there. I tried to pick like a collection of different types of brushes. So like I've got this condensed sort of eyeshadow brush. I've got a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I've got my fan brush, my big puffy brush, and then I've got this sort of like condensed face brush. So let me dirty all of these really quickly and we will be back. Okay. So my brushes are significantly dirty, which sucks because I literally just cleaned them last week. But hopefully this thing works, so it won't be a total freaking waste that I just dirtied all my brushes. All right, so the next step is we need to fill our bowl. It doesn't give amounts of anything, whereas our last recipe basically said like 2 to 1 parts soap to olive oil. This one is just gonna be water, and then they said some liquid soap, so they didn't really specify how much of either. But in the pictures, it's about halfway filled with water, so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is fill it halfway with water. And then we'll do like a pump or two of liquid soap. So let's just pour in some water. That looks good. That's about halfway. So all of my like hand soaps are actually like the pumps where foam comes out. So we're gonna use Dawn dish soap again because it worked last time. So I figure, you know, why not? So just put a little squirt of that in there. Really not a lot at all because I don't want to overdo it. And it says that if you're not sure if your makeup is water soluble, you should do this step first. And then if it doesn't work, they have secondary steps that you can try. So now we get to use our little thingy-majiggers. All of these are different sizes, so you can fit different size spindles in here. It might be a little hard because they don't look that deep, and my brushes are deep. So let's go ahead and try the smallest one here, and we'll do a small brush. Okay, so that's not gonna fit. Okay. That fits. It goes all the way through, which stinks because it needs to fit on this little square thing. So let's put this on first, this little spindle, and we'll see. Yeah, see, that's not gonna stay in. I don't know if this is gonna work for the brushes that I have, and I'm like breaking shit already. I do have one brush that we could test because these, like, I can't, how am I? I have the wrong kind of brushes to even test this product. Luckily, I do have a couple that I think that I can do. It just means that I dirtied all of my brushes for fucking nothing. So I'm gonna try to take this one, which is, it goes flat, and I think that this one should work. Okay, so that's working. This one is in here. This was the brush that for my other video has white tips, so it is definitely dirty. And I'll just put it on here. Okay, and this one, it doesn't feel like it's gonna come out, so that's good. Now, the directions say that I put the brush into the water on the bottom and like press down, and then I'm going to lift up and turn on this mechanical thingy-majigger. So it says that I have to softly dunk the bristles into the water, up and down, push. So like I'm pushing on the bottom to get, I assume, to get some of that soap on the bristles because that's at the bottom. Because it didn't say anything about mixing the water solution at all. So, and then it says after 5 seconds you can turn on the machine. Whoa! 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 Oh, it says gently press the brush down in the bowl. 10 seconds. That's about 10 seconds. Okay, turn it off. Now I keep the brush underneath the liquid level at all times. At this stage, if the brush is not aligned straight, it may start to wobble, which it did because I was leaning a tad. Gradually lift the spinning brush out of the liquid, but keep it inside the bowl. Okay, so I need to keep it spinning, and then I need to gradually lift it up. I assume to dry it? I think that's what's happening. I have no clue what this light is for. I don't know who would be cleaning their brushes at nighttime. But you know, to each their own. Okay, and now I'm gonna stop it. All right, it looks like a clean brush to me, but it looks still soapy. It feels dry though. That's kind of cool. Let me put this down really quickly. Can you guys hear that? So it says that I can reshape the bristles because they should spray out. But that whole, it's dry. Like, I don't need to let it sit. I could use this brush right now. That is so freaking cool. Could you imagine like applying your makeup though? Oh! I don't know why I just did that. So yeah, that is an astounding success. I can't believe it's already dry. It says that if it doesn't dry immediately, that you can put it back in and let it spin for more, but that is a great job. What's weirder to me is that last time when we did it at home, you could kind of see the makeup grossness. I don't really see anything in here. Like, it just looks like clear blue liquid to me, which is kind of cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? So unfortunately, I'm not going to get to test my unicorn brushes because they are pointed at the end, which sucks because that basically means that I spent this money on this cool machine that I now cannot use for most of my brushes. But I do have other brushes. I have a broken brush for my unicorn brush that's right here. The cap fell off. So I'll go ahead and dirty this one up and we will try this one. So basically, in order to use this machine thing, it needs to have a flat bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab, let's see, maybe this sized one. Will that fit in there? Yeah, that'll fit. And it fits pretty snugly. So we're just gonna be really close to the water for this one, I think. I do really like the stand. It makes it easy to not lose pieces, which happens a lot to me. I lose pieces and makeup all the time, so that is really helpful actually. As you can see, I have dirtied the brush, and now I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see. Straight up and down angle, and I'm going to dip, push into the bottom, dip, push into the bottom, dip, push into the bottom, and now I'm going to turn on our machine. Whoa! Oh my gosh, it's foaming so much. Maybe I put too much soap in. Do you guys think I put too much soap in? Look at all that foam. And I definitely saw the gross makeup this time. It definitely filled it. Okay. And now I slowly lift it up to dry. There isn't a lot of space because this one really like bubbled up a lot. But I'm basically drying out the brush. I'm gonna lift it up so you guys can see it's spraying me. But look, it's like flattening the brush and it's really cool. I don't know, this is neat. I kind of like it. I wish that I could use it for more of my brushes. All right, now I'm gonna turn it off, even though it's still spraying me, so it's probably still wet. It's clean. That is a clean brush, y'all. That is a very clean brush. You can kind of see like the makeup on this little rubber piece here. But yeah, it's dry and it's clean. That is freaking crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm like astounded. All right, I've got one more brush for us to try, and it is a big fluffy brush. So we tried like a miniature sort of eyeshadow fluffy brush, and we've tried like this sort of, it's not, I wouldn't call this a condensed brush because it is very soft to the touch. But it is a bigger face brush, so that worked. Now I'm gonna try my biggest, fluffiest brush that I own, and I do think that it will work for this one too. And this one did not get cleaned last week, so it actually is quite dirty. You can sort of, this is my biggest, fluffiest brush. I use it to sort of like blend in stuff, but you can see like it's brown all right in between the black and the white on this brush. So let's see if this biggest one that they offer here is going to fit. And it does. It fits quite snug. I don't feel like it's gonna fall off. That's a plus. But I'm wondering if maybe this brush is a little too big for this machine. This one that we just did caused a lot of foam in the bowl. Maybe I put too much water in, but based on all the pictures I'm seeing here, you can see like theirs is filled to about where mine is filled. Maybe I put too much soap. I don't know. It didn't seem like I put that much soap in. But anyway, let's give it a whirl. My biggest, fluffiest brush. Feels so good. And we're just going to do what they say and dip to touch the bottom. And we're go. Whoa, whoa. The water's turning brown. This one is going much slower. So I think because this brush is bigger, it's going slower. But now I'm going to slowly raise it up. Oh, and it's speeding up a little. And because this brush is so big, it made a lot of foam. That's crazy. You can kind of see in the brush, like there's still some brown in there. I'm probably gonna have to wash it again, I don't know. Because this one is very dirty. So I'm gonna actually put it back in, give it some more time in here. It was going a lot slower than it usually would. Maybe it's because it's a bigger brush, I don't know. The smaller brushes, I feel like the motor for this was going so much quicker, and this one is going really slow. Oh gosh, look, it's like spitting on my computer screen. I think I've got to like back up and do it over here, guys. Because it will not fit. But look, it's like drying and flat. It's spurting water everywhere. it will not fit in here anymore. Just gonna leave that for a minute. I'm like looking at the computer screen and it's covered in this like brown water. So look, you can still see this brush is still dirty. It's obvious when it's fanning out like this because you can see the different colors, the black, the white, and this like brownish pink color. On the outside, however, it looks and appears clean. So I don't know, let's stop it. So to the naked eye, this brush looks clean, but when you open her up, look at that. This is not a clean brush. We cleaned 3 brushes. 2 of them it did very well. However, I'd like to point out it's a little damp still, but it's dry. Like I could use this on my face if I wanted to. So final thoughts on this machine thing. I wish that I had different brushes to test out. I really do. Because for the ones that I could get to fit in, the smaller brushes, it worked pretty well. Like I was really surprised by this one here, that it got all of it completely white, and when I pulled it out it was totally dry. Same with this one, like it is now back to its original luster and color and beautiful. However, I just recently cleaned those brushes and I had to dirty them up in order to test out this product. For the one that was already dirty, my big fluffy brush, like I said, to the naked eye, it appears clean. It's like, ooh, pretty white and pretty black, but then you open it up and you can see that it is not it is not clean all the way. It's cleaner. It is definitely cleaner than it was. And it's definitely dry. I could use it right away if I wanted to, but I also had some trouble getting it to fit when I was pulling out, getting it to come out of the thing so that I could get it to dry. I had to like put it over here and destroy this room with brown gunk so that I could get this dry. So I think final thoughts, if you have the types of brushes that this will take with the flat bottoms, I wish that I did, but I do not. But if you have those types of brushes, I would say it's pretty worth it because you get a quick result. So like if you're getting ready and then you realize, oh shit, my brushes are too dirty for me to do my makeup, I need to clean them, but I also have to be ready in 20 minutes. This is a great product for you because it takes less than a minute to clean a brush. But you have to make sure you have the right brushes to fit on it. Otherwise, it won't work. Like I can't use it for any of my other brushes. I maybe have 4 or 5 brushes that I can clean with this thing. Which makes me think maybe I should get some new ones because the convenience of this is definitely there. The only thing was that this one isn't as clean as the other ones, and that's because it's actually really dirty and super old. So anyway, that is my video for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this part 2. If you did like this video or you liked me, please feel free to hit subscribe below. I would super appreciate it. What do you guys do for your makeup brushes? Because I'm not gonna lie, until recently I basically just used them until they broke, and I would never clean them. But now that I'm getting into makeup more and like fancier brushes, I want to take care of them. So that's why I've been doing all this research on like how to clean brushes, how to extend the life of your brush, because there are some brushes that I want to get that are kind of expensive. All right, that is gonna about do it for me. I'm gonna go and finish my coffee. And now I've got to re-clean all of those unicorn brushes. Dang it. Ugh.